What's going on, guys? Travis, Road Lines Customs. Today we got Dave here. He bought an F1 chassis. So we're gonna blow the thing apart, take the crossmember, steering box, what else? Take the pedals, grind all the rivets, knock them out, so we can use it on his coupe. So he's here now. Let's get started. Here it is. It's pretty clean. As you saw, I tried to use my air hammer to punch those rivets out after after Dave ground down the heads. I've seen so many people do it. I don't know what the trick is, but my air hammer seemed to just laugh at the rivets. Did nothing. I tried drilling a hole and then air hammering it. Still didn't work. So the old trusty punch and hammer. Just 2 whacks and it's out. I don't know how my air hammer can't do it. Maybe because it's a Harbor Freight. I don't know. But we're going to continue on. Grinding. Punching. I do these. 3 on the bottom. 3 on the bottom there, 1 on top, 2 on the side like here. And then this cross member's out. Then you gotta take the steering box out. You're taking the shock mounts. That's about it. Yeah, let's keep going. That is stupid.
Swing and a miss. It's working.
Yeah, I took my glasses and shit off too. And I mean earmuffs. I have a habit of keeping my earmuffs on when I'm doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't I hear anything? Yeah, it's sweaty too. That stuff's coming off with your fingers after you break them. That's crazy.
Center one.
That's it. Then we just cut that linkage for the brake. Call it a day. Cause it ain't gonna come off like that shit. Send it. Cut the linkage off. Cause it ain't. No! Just throw it over there. Get over there. Here's your pedals. Alright, F1 mount, cross member out, F1 steering box out. Next, we got to get the shock mounts out. He bought some, but I don't know. Still never, always a good idea to take them when you can find them. But there it is, it's all blown apart. Never buy a Harbor Freight air hammer, ever. It sucks. But yeah, if anybody's interested in a gasser front end or the rest of this frame, let me know. Located in New England, Connecticut. Oh, also got this pedals too. Just because of what happened last time.
Yeah.
Like the first one of the season, I'll probably vend next year.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll do
They
again like that.
We got a wedding Saturday, and then oh, Jesus, dude! I want to help you.
There you go. Yeah, I'll get that. That's my workout, lifting banjos. Since we're in the mood of taking rivets off, we're going to take his, what do you call it, running board brackets off because they need to come off. So we're just going to take the brake rods off because he ain't using those either. Get them out of the way, and we'll grind and hammer these out. Hopefully quickly.
Without much bloodshed.
Yeah, without much bloodshed. We already had a skin knuckle. We got this thing stripped down. No more mounts. No more brake rods. It's looking pretty good. Next step, gotta take that body off and work on the chassis. Alright, Dave's coupe's back in its spot. I put this tire here to kind of get a visual of where he wants the tire when it's at its stance, so that's cool. Looking pretty good. He also dropped off this 40 banjo that we're really not sure what we're doing with it. I know it's going in the car, but we have these mounts, these spring mounts, these beautiful spring mounts made by Old Yankee Speed Co. And you can get those at millworkshotrod.com. Local guys, love them, support them. They make good shit. So this we could bolt here on these, what do you call it? Bolts for the backing plate. That'll mount right there, and we can cut these off and you know, put the spring on top like a Model A is, or we're throwing around the idea of moving the cross member back and using the spring behind, you know, the mounts that are already on this rear end. But we're thinking with spring behind already gonna lower the car 2-3 inches, and then a reverse eye spring which will lower it, I think, at least an inch, and then the kick up, which is 5 inches, I think it's going to be a little too low. So I don't know, I might use this on my car and he uses stock spring. I don't know, I'm not sure. There's a bunch of ways we can do this since I haven't really done anything yet, and we're cutting the back half of the car and clipping it. We'll see we'll see what can happen when we mock it up. We'll see. So that's what's going on with Dave's coupe. Probably not going to touch it for a little while because I have to wait until this is out of the garage so I can take the body off of Dave's coupe and work on the chassis. So I did trade this car for, which you guys probably will not see for a while, but I did. So he's going to take this out and I think drop off the body for my shoebox. So a lot of moving around is going to happen in the next few weeks, but when that happens and this is out of here, I will have room to take the body off and to work on the chassis. I am doing a 5-inch kick up. It's going to be nice mandrel bent rectangle tubing from Bowling Brothers. Yeah, so then we'll figure out what we want to do with the rear cross member and spring setup. But until that happens, I think I'm going to work on Tim's Model T parts. So I was going to actually do that today, but Dave showed up and we ended up working on his car and taking the F100 cross member out and all that stuff you saw. But until next time, guys, thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Thank you.